Hello, good evening and welcome to the Little Farmer's Farm with me, Guru Mafinda.
And me.
And the little farmer's there as well. He's not little anymore though, are you? He's bigger than his mum. Hang on. We've just cycled up here, haven't we?
Yep.
And we've just walked into the tomato greenhouse and look at these. Up in Tiki Tunnel number 2. Turn your back for 6 days and that's what happens. James is going to collect them all now. Well, you're going to collect the ripe ones, aren't you? And probably eat about half a dozen. Where's your collecting pot? There it is. I bet you'll easy fill that twice over. Right, go on, get some picked. The solid timber greenhouse is coming along a treat over on old McDerby's farm. Mick's just asked us to nip on and check if his door's alright. He's lodged a chair in front of the shower doors that he fitted. I think that shower door idea is fantastic, by the way, isn't it? You've got the windows front and back. He's got windows to allow for ventilation, and these are 6x2 timbers. This is going absolutely nowhere. The base is, I think, 4x10, sort of like sleepers. You'll have seen on some previous videos that I've done that where he's working on this, or where we are working on this. But Mick's been having a crack this last week or two. It's ready for getting the glass in now. The glass and the polycarbonate, twin wall polycarbonate. That's the 6mm stuff, which is okay for your standard greenhouses. And I think he's going to be using it on this as well. But on the top, he's got some, I believe anyway, he's got some 12mm stuff. The sort of conservatory polycarb that he's going to be using on the top of it. It's looking solid as a rock, that though, isn't it? Brilliant. This is where the polycarb or glass is going to be placed against these, and then another strip of 2x1 on the front side, sandwiching it in. So I'd put a bead of silicon on that side, seat them in, bead of silicon, seat them in, or putty or something. Put the panes in, and then on the other, and then put this on the other side with again a bead of silicon running down, just for weatherproofing. But it looks fantastic. It's really going to be excellent, this, when it's done. There's a bit of pride of the plots, that, Mick. Lovely bit of work. See those on the back there? Well, I'll show you around it. I don't think Mick will mind. If you want to check his channel out, it's Old McDerby's Farm, and it's Magical Mick Derbyshire who's doing it. And the roof is going to come across the top of this. I've been watching him this week actually doing it. He's put these runners on, so when he seats his glass or his polycarbonate on, it goes right across to the tops and overlaps a little bit, and then the rainwater all runs off into a gutter underneath, which then drops down into that drum at the end, and then they feed the other drums, and he's got quite a lot of water. There, James has just picked them tomatoes, look. They're all the sun gold, them ones, aren't they? Yep,
and there's still quite a lot left.
He was going to load on them red cherry ones as well, ain't they? Super sweet 100 ones. We'll take a few more. Better off getting them at the peak of ripeness, aren't we, mate? That's the good thing about having your own tomatoes that you're growing yourself. You can pick them at the peak of ripeness. If you leave them on too long, obviously they get overripe, they start to rot, and then you get a lot of fruit flies over them and it's game over. You get fungal infections and all that kind of carry on, so you're better off picking them. And the more often you pick them as they get ripe, more flowers will come, more blossoms. The blossoms will then get pollinated by the insects, and then you'll get more tomatoes forming. And I reckon we've got about another 5 or 6 weeks before it comes to an end of it with the tomatoes, hopefully, unless it gets too cold, which I doubt it. We only tend to get frosts us in November, and with them being inside the greenhouse there, Tiki Tunnel number 2, they should be fine. But this is a piece of work, this. So it's all boarded at the back there, as you saw before. Just be careful, I'm avoiding this polycarb. This is all like marine ply, Indian ply on the back of it, which is ace. And he's giving it a few coats of paint on the back. And then you've got these, which he's going to attach the lift. In fact, he's attached the lifters to it. I must have missed that one, Mick. He's attached the automatic lifters to them, and they're pushing it out. As it gets to a certain temperature, you can set them to a certain temperature, and it'll open up automatically, and it'll let the air flow through then, because it'll come through this end and escape at the top there. Warm air rises, doesn't it? It's proper solid as a rock, this now, though. You can't move it. I'm giving it a good shove there. It's hardly moving it. Which you need with the very strong winds we've had of late. We've had a couple of storms this last week, which is no good for man nor beast. But he's put the reflective stuff on. The like cushioned mylar stuff on. Bubble wrap, silver bubble wrap. And that will reflect the sun's light once it's filled up with crops next year. I'm guessing peppers, tomatoes, cucumbers, that kind of thing. Once it's filled up next year, it'll reflect. The sun rises at the back of us and goes over the top. So that will reflect some of the sun's light back into the greenhouse, and generally assist in keeping that photosynthesis going on, won't it? No, it's a good idea. Top greenhouse, that, pal. Really good. Thumbs up from the guru. Now, because it's been 6 days since we came down last, it was last Sunday when we came down, we've just took 2 pots full, size of that. There's probably still the same again, that in the next couple of days they'll be ripening up, and then we've got more to come, obviously, at the tops there, you can see. They're ripening up kind of uniformly, really, from the bottom, the middle and the top at the moment. The tops are being the last to ripen. Yeah, we've still got plenty on. And some cucumbers as well, which James is harvesting right now. Going to take a small one. Both the kids like the cucumbers, both Bradley and James love them. There's a big one up there somewhere, hiding in the foliage. There's 3 together and there's a big one.
There's 2 big ones there.
I know you got what mind you had. I just smashed my head in on that twice again. Every time it gets me that, and I never learn my lesson. But let's have a look and see what cucumbers there are. James is getting stuck into the plant husbandry, aren't you, mate? So all the sort of yellowy manky leaves are coming off, because that's what the slugs go for first. He's just putting them in there. We're going to have a right good crop of kale again this year. It's still coming. It doesn't seem to get any smaller, this, does it, mate? They're still coming. He's here now, Mick. Aye. He's just brought some wood on with young Michael. When I say young Michael, he's about 30, mate. But that's definitely old, mate. In his 60s. I'm catching him up. The cabbages are still there. They don't seem to be as attacked. If you clear away all the manky ones and keep on top of that, yeah, the heads will head up, but also it'll not be as attractive to your slugs. Slugs that are coming on. So all this dead leaf, basically, we're taking out. And we just want to work our way around now and just make sure it's all clear. At the back, I'll get them, lad, so spiders' webs don't get you. Plenty of spiders on these, isn't there, Kale? Spiders. Although there's none out at the moment. Spotted one last time I came down. Right in the middle there, I think that's his web. Or her web, very sexist of me. Or its web. We'll go and have a bit of a catch up with Mick while he's here.
Yeah.
See what he's up to. Hey there, Mick. You're live on the Little Farmer's Farm, don't swear. What's this? Oh, the beans have fell over, haven't they? What have you been bringing down, that wood?
Yeah, I'm just trying to Michael some greenhouse glass out. He needs some pointy bits, but I'm using that thingy at home. We just smashed two though.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to go, because I want these squirrel ones from his new greenhouse. Yeah, that one will do with it, Mike.
This one might be, you know, they just need cutting.
Needs cutting right, so we'll try that one against that.
No, that'll do.
So that's one. Then we'll go for the glass bin. That's one.
He's only having a flying visit there, Mick just dropping some glass off and some wood. So he's going to be working on that this next week, so keep an eye out for that. On Old MacDerby's farm. He should have the glass in, he says, this week. Should have it glazed next weekend, so that'll be good. Yeah, he was in his slippers, so he couldn't hang about. He's going getting that glass cut. This top bit was massively overgrown with weeds, but cleared them off. They're in that tub down there, but they were standing about 3 or 4 feet high. These, it's all been cleared off now, though. It's had a good once over. I'm gonna have to carry on going down here. This time of year, you're still fighting the weeds, and because we've not been on so much lately, especially in this greenhouse. Look at that. We're up to the rafters, but in here it's kind of clear. Most of it's kind of clear, really, in the beds and stuff. But outside on the paths, they do need a good going over. That's the potato bed, and underneath there were potatoes. So as I've dug them out, I've cleared the weeds off, but I'm going to have to go down and go all around this plot tomorrow and give it a good going over, get all them weeds gone, and give it a tidy up as well, because it's a bit messy. I'll be getting told off by the Council of Elders for that. Oh, the pigeon, look. But yeah, beetroots are coming on okay, kale's looking good. That'll be our winter staple, that kale, because it doesn't stop growing. That'll still be growing next year if I leave it in. You've just got to take it from the bases up and leave the growing tips, which is this part in the centre. Just leave them on, and new growth will come from that. And we should get another 3 or 4 months out of that. Excuse me, that should get us into the new year. That stuff. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. I've got to get on top of that and sort the roof out on that. That pigeon there, bowler's brass. Still got spuds under there, spuds over there. Yeah, we've come on our bikes today, me and James, haven't we, pal? Just our little push bikes. So.
I'm in like lower gear, so I'm in mode 6 instead of being in 12. So now I can like, there's like a lot more.
Yeah, we'll get back in a bit. That's an old bike that I've got. It's an old crappy one. But it works, doesn't it? Gets us here. Right. Just a quick one today, guys. From myself and the not so little farmer. Right, take care of yourselves and each other. Love you all. Catch you next time. See you later. Bye bye.